Oh, hi there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Cardwell's Cauldron here at Geektopia Island. I'm Cardwell.
I'm Kevin.
And of course, we have another deck tech for you today. It's actually pretty fun, and I'm slightly excited for it, even though it's been dreary for the past few decks. But before we get into that, I'd like to go ahead and remind you that we did start a Patreon. So if you'd love to see us evolve, and we'd love you to see us evolve, go ahead and there's a link down below and catch us there. But with that, let's get into it, shall we?
Let's do it.
It's actually called Blood Bank, and it's about a card called Font of Agonies. And ever since this card came out, we were just like, what can we do with this card? And I broke it, I guess, we'll see. Quote unquote. What the card does, 1-drop enchantment. Whenever you pay life, you put that many blood counters on Font of Agonies. You can pay 2, 1 in a black, remove 4 blood counters, and destroy target creature. Just straight up. That's all it really is. It's pretty fun, it looks awesome, and with that, we'll show you all the ways you can put blood into your bank here.
Let's do it. Starting off, we got Adanto Vanguard.
Of course.
He's white and 1 for a 1/1. As long as he's attacking, he gets +2/+0, and you can pay 4 life, and he gains indestructible.
This guy has always been super annoying, especially when you're not going against black, because you can just, he's an indestructible dude. But this time when you pay 4 life, you can actually kill a creature if you wanted. It's pretty good. It's pretty simple as that. Now, the next one, Dusk Legion Zealot, 1 in a black. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you may draw a card and you lose 1 life. You're not technically paying it, but he is a blocker, and then you also draw a card.
Yeah.
But he works with this dude next.
Paladin of Atonement.
Yep.
So white and 1 for a 1/1. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you lost life last turn, put a 1/1 counter on him. When he dies, you gain life equal to its toughness.
Yes. So this is where you counteract all the loss of life you can do, and technically you could almost win with him depending on like how much life you pay to bump him up each turn to keep swinging in. Mm-hmm. And of course there's spells later that you can sacrifice them where you block and then you just gain all that life back. So it helps counteract with that. I like it. The next one is the Bell-Haunt card that everyone loves. 2 white, 2 black, 3/4. Enters the battlefield. Each opponent discards a card and gains 3 life. I don't know. He got super popular and he's pretty good just to help balance everything out.
Next up is a Doom Whisperer. 5 mana for 6/6 Flying Trample. You can pay 2 life, surveil 2. So he's going to be your main source of getting your font going.
Yeah.
Because you just pay 2 life, and then you're like, kill that dude.
Kill that dude for 2. That's cool.
And you get to surveil 4 cards that way.
Yeah.
It's pretty sane.
Yeah, this card and the next card is just cards I don't know why they're not being played, and I super want to play them.
Yeah.
And they kind of work with the Font of Agonies. And the next one is Vona, Butcher of Magan, or Magan, or Magoon. It's 3 white and black, 4/4, Vigilance, Lifelink, so it helps counteract. But you pay 7 life, destroy target non-land permanent, activate this ability only during your turn. So most of the time you can just pay, like swing in, pay 7 life, kill that blocker, and then 4 mana, kill that blocker and kill that blocker.
That's pretty cute.
And then you're just kind of counteracting with that. And you'll gain 4 back, so you technically lose 3 by just killing 3 people. Or she does a permanent too, so, that gets that.
Yeah, so she gets rid of all the planeswalkers.
Yeah, exactly. That will be coming soon.
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
Next up is Arguel's Bloodfast. It is a black and 1 for a legendary enchantment, and you can pay a black and 1 and pay 2 life and draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 5 or less life, you may transform Arguel's Bloodfast.
And of course it transforms to the land, and basically you tap to add a black mana, or you can tap and sacrifice a creature, you gain life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness. So with that, with the Paladin of Atonement, if he's like a 5/5, we'll say, then you gain 5, and then with him you gain another 5, so 10 life. Just with that, if you're at 5, now you're at 15, so yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
And of course, paying 4, paying 2 life or 4 life, drawing 2 cards, and then killing 2 dudes on your end step or whatever. You get the drill.
Yeah.
And also to help with that is a final payment. White and a black. An additional cost of this spell, you can pay 5 life, or sacrifice a creature or enchantment, destroy target creature.
That's cute.
So yeah. So if you have another Arguel's Bloodfast, you can sack it and do all. There's so many tricks with this card. Because with also the Paladin of Atonement, you swing in. If you're about to die, you kill a dude. Then you gain all that life back. And yeah. Or pay 5 life and kill another dude.
Yeah, kill 2 dudes.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's just pretty cute synergy here.
Next up is Moment of Craving. It's a black and 1 for an instant. Target creature gets -2/-2 until the end of turn. You gain 2 life.
Simple as that. It's a good kill card. And of course, this whole deck, as you can tell, is like really terrible, of course, against control. Game 1, but game 2, you know, you can fix that. A card that's actually recently been used is Revitalize. 1 in a white. You gain 3 life, draw a card. Simple as that.
The card's so good.
It's really good.
Next up is Kaya's Wrath. 2 white, 2 black. Destroy all creatures. You gain life equal to the number of creatures you controlled that were destroyed this way.
If it gets to that point, you just wipe the board. Hopefully you have a Vanguard on the field. Pay 4 life, and then you're good.
And then if your Paladin dies with it, you gain more life.
Yeah, exactly. It's all this energy. Which is, this next card is sadly going to become, like, not that great, but really good at the same time.
Yeah.
Vraska's Contempt, 2 and 2 black. Exile target creature or planeswalker, you gain 2 life. That's what you do.
Card's pretty good.
Yeah.
Next up is Revival and Revenge. Revival is 2 white or 2 black and hybrid. Return target creature with current mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Yep. Or
Revenge, which is white, black, and 4. Just double your life total. Target opponent loses half their life rounded up.
Yes. So this is my super secret deck I want to use constantly. Because I just want to get to turn 6 and Revenge every time.
Yeah.
Like, my life's double, you take half, and then we'll swing, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Playing Revenge, that card is just silly.
It's just silly
like,
fun.
Hey, I'm going to gain some life and you can lose some.
Yeah. Of course it might happen where you just play Revival to get your Adanto's Vanguard back. Because after they kill it with Moment of Craving or whatever. But, until then, you get to double your life total.
You definitely want to double your life and do some things.
Oh, yeah. And there we go. That's the whole 37 right there. And then with the lands, 23 lands, it's basic. You know, 4 Godless Shrines, 4 Isolated Chapels, and of course Godless Shrine. You pay life to make it come and play untapped, so therefore that will work with the font. And then Memorial to Folly, because that's just the best Memorial card out there.
Mm-hmm.
You pay 3, tap it, go get a dude from the graveyard and put it in your hand. And then Plains and Swamps.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Super easy, super simple.
And of course, here on the channel we started doing honorable mentions, because depending on the meta around you, you want to switch your sideboard up. But this is to help against control as Dawn of Hope. 1 in white, whenever you gain life, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card. And then you can pay 4, create a 1/1 white soldier token with lifelink. And this will immediately be swapped out with the font. Because you still want Arguel's Bloodfast to draw, and then Dawn of Hope to counteract the losing of life. And they don't have any creatures when you go against control.
Yeah.
So you're just like, whatever, just swap them out and you're good.
I like it. Next up is Twilight Prophet. This card is insane.
It's so
I
good.
love it.
Me too.
So 4 mana for 2/4 flying with Ascent. And Ascent is you have 10 or more permanents, it gains the city's blessing. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have the city's blessings, reveal the top card of your library and put it in your hand. Each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the very mana cost of that revealed card.
Yeah. I'm not sure what this will go against. I just really love this card and it needs to be talked about.
I actually really like this card against control because
Yeah.
it's some sort of free card draw, and they lose life every time you card draw.
Yeah, if you're able to, well, of course, go a long game and get Ascend with that, then yeah, this card is beautiful. Because you're just like, don't swing, don't do anything, because they might mess with it. And you're just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Lose life. It's a reverse Bob.
Card is so good.
Maybe it's Bob's wife.
Maybe.
She just knows the better thing to do and not hurt yourself. But
yeah, maybe.
hurt the other person. All right. The next one is Concentrate and Consume. Consecrate and Consume. It's a split card. 1 in Orzhov. Exile target card from a graveyard. Draw a card. So against Phoenix decks, which are super popular right now.
Everywhere.
Yeah. And Consume, which is amazing against Golgari. 2 black, white. Target player sacrifices a creature with the greatest power they control, and you gain that much life. So no more Carnage Tyrant. You don't have to deal with it. You just pay 4 and kill it, and you gain 7. Yeah, that's all it's there for, pretty much. And it also can help with Drakes as well. You pay that. There has 7/4, whatever. You gain 7, and you're fine.
I like it.
Yeah, so it's very fun with that. And that's all for the honorable mentions. Of course, there's discard spells, kill spells, extra stuff. Just the basic magic things that you can think of. But with that, I thought this is like the perfect setup for Font of Agonies. You have your life gain, you have your creatures that pay life, gain you life, and are there to hurt their face as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all useful synergy pretty much through the whole thing.
I like it. I think it'll be pretty strong for what it does.
Yeah. Of course, go ahead and check out our brawls there to see how it works out, and we'll see how it works out and feels, and we'll let you know then.
Sure.
But besides that, thank you for staying here at Geektopia Island. Hope you enjoyed your stay. You have a good night.
Later.
Bye.
Also, guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all of our future content, make sure you tap that bell.
And go ahead and check us out on our streams. Don't forget to support us on Patreon. And thank you for staying here on the island.
Later, guys.
Bye.